Hi, I'm going to be reading Robin Hood, a graphic novel. Have you ever seen the cartoon or movie of Robin Hood? Well, this is Robin Hood, and we have the good guys and the bad guys. So on the back, it tells us a little bit about the story. Taking from the rich and giving to the poor, Robin Hood and his loyal followers fight for the oppressed. But how can a small band of merry men possibly defeat the evil sheriff of Nottingham? One of my favorite parts of this book is the very beginning. So here's our table of contents. We are going to be reading chapters 1 and 2. But check this out. Here is the cast of characters. Some of the characters that we're going to meet, we'll first meet Robin Hood. We'll meet Little John and Will Scarlet. We'll briefly meet Sir Stephen and Edward and Marian and her sister Eleanor. We'll meet Alan a Dale and Friar Tuck and the Bishop of Hereford. We have the Sheriff of Nottingham, David of Doncaster, and Will Stutely. These are the characters that we're going to meet. Chapter 1, the making of an outlaw. Do you know what an outlaw is? It's where you're riding on the wrong side of the law. You could be arrested at any time. A young man named Robin walks through Sherwood Forest. He is about to take a step that will forever change his life. Hey, boy. Now, when we were reading this today, sometimes it can get a little bit confusing knowing what to read first. And often I think about it with each frame, you go from top to bottom. So instead of doing this, you want to go from highest to lowest. And when I come down here, I want to read highest to lowest and then move on to this one. Were you calling me? That's right, little lad. Where are you going with that toy bow? This bow is as good as yours. I'm entering the Sheriff of Nottingham's archery contest. You're not even strong enough to draw that bowstring. There's a deer at the edge of the meadow. Should I bring him down? You can try, you fool. Who's the fool now? It's still you. You've broken the law by killing the king's deer. Get out of here before we arrest you. One of the rangers fires an arrow at Robin. Twing! Robin has no choice but to defend himself. Ugh, thud. Ugh, you killed him. Robin flees. I can't return home. I can't go to Nottingham. I'm an outlaw. That is how he becomes an outlaw. Do you think that was any fault of his own? Or was it self-defense? Well, by nightfall, Robin is tired and hungry. Who goes there? I'm lost and looking for food. Okay, so this might get confusing. So remember, you start at the top and keep following. Let me guess. The rangers saw you kill a deer and now you're on the run. How did you know? It has happened to many of us. What do you mean? Now, do you notice people starting to come out? The name is Will Stutely. The rangers found me fishing to save my starving family. For that, I could have been hanged. I'm Robin of Locksley. I shot a deer and then I killed a man. Some of us have been driven to do that too. I'm David of Doncaster. The abbot had me outlawed so he could seize my farm. I was falsely accused by a rich nobleman. I lost my land because I couldn't pay the high taxes. As Robin hears their stories, a bold new idea grows within him. What if they took from the rich to give to the poor? And gave to the poor. The men liked Robin's idea. Soon he became their leader. Take from the rich and give to the poor. Word spreads. The outlaw band grows, but not all recruits are gained painlessly. Friend, back up and let the better man cross first. The better man? I guess that would be me. Will you make me prove myself? All right, I'll cut a staff for myself. What kind of man lifts a sword against another with just a staff? So they each grab a long stick. Crack, swish, crack, splash. Oh, little man, where did you go? Down here. Stretch out your staff, friend, and help me out. You're a good man with a staff. And you take your beating well. Would you like to join my band? We need men like you. If they all fight like you, I can see why you need my help. What's your name? John Little. Well, since you're such a small fellow, we'll call you Little John. So here's Robin Hood, and this is Little John. The band grows, and Robin takes a new name heard all through England, a name that draws blessings from the poor and curses from the rich. Robin Hood. Chapter 2, Robin the Matchmaker. Do you know what a matchmaker does? Remember in our other book, Pigling, there was a matchmaker who helped couples find each other. Looks like this minstrel has troubles. He's crying, beating his instrument. Let's take him to Robin. Now, friend, tell me your name and your story. I am Alan a Dale. One day I came to a farmhouse, and there I met Eleanor, a girl as lovely as the spring. We came to love one another, but her father promised her to Sir Stephen of Trent. Father, you can't do this to her. Silence, Marian. I know what's best for my daughters. The marriage is in just 2 days. The next day. Would Eleanor marry you against her father's wishes? Yes. I know a friar with no love of the rich and mighty. Just through those trees is where you'll find Friar Tuck. And here he is. Father, do you know Friar Tuck? Why, I believe I do. And look at, he still has food on his face. I need to cross the stream to find him, but I don't want my clothes to spoil. Can you kindly carry me across? Carry you? And look at, when they do a question mark and an exclamation point, it's as if he's asking, but he's also wildly confused. Well, why not? I'd be glad to serve you right. Splash. I'll carve you into mincemeat. And he pulls his sword, as does the friar. You're a better swordsman, clank, than I expected. These days, clink. One must learn to protect oneself. The woods are so full of clank, tang, scoundrels. Robin! Well, well. Robin Hood, meet Friar Tuck. What? Friar Tuck? Robin Hood? At your service. Well, I'm honored to meet you. What brings you here? We need a priest. Come back to our camp. I'll explain. Certainly. Just let me pack a little snack. The next morning, the outlaws were plotting. Good day, brother. May I rest in your church? Robin, you make a fine harper. The bishop is here, for it is with them. How richly he's dressed. Look at that girl beside her. The next two must be Sir Stephen and the bride's father. And there she is, a beauty, yes. So the wedding is ready. Marian, not one more word. Father, you can still stop this. And who is this? Ah, my lord bishop, I am a harper with a special gift. If I play at any wedding, the bride will love her husband truly. Excellent. I'll pay anything you like. Soon after, let's begin. Wait, you have the wrong groom. Robin blows his horn 3 times. What is the meaning of this? Eleanor! It's Alan. Who? Alan Adale. Is this your doing? No, it's mine. You've heard of Robin Hood. Heaven protect us. No need of that. I'm her father, and I say she marries Sir Stephen. Not now she won't. I'm merely here to see that Eleanor marries her true love. This girl is more trouble than she is worth. And he storms off. I want no more to do with her. Or her sister Marian. Father, please. You villain! I won't marry this couple, nor will any other priest. Here's one who will. Friar Tuck will take your place, but first, there's the matter of my pay. What? You said you'd pay anything if I made this girl truly love her husband. I've done that, so now you may pay your golden chain. Friar Tuck performs the wedding. Bless you, my children. Now let's go eat. Robin's band now gains several new members. Friar Tuck, Alan Adale, Eleanor, and Maid Marian. Now this is where chapter 3 begins. So we've read half of this, and we've gotten to know Robin Hood and the way he works and what he stands for. We've also met a few of his band that are willing to help him. I look forward to reading the second part with you of Robin Hood, a graphic novel. Take care.